Hello there, my name is Chris Palmer, and in today's website speed optimization video, I'd like to walk you through how you can speed up your WordPress website. Now, I have implemented speed optimization on multiple websites, multiple of my own, which I will show you. Now, with knowing that Core Web Vitals is going to be a crucial element for ranking, especially speed, content painful, cumulative layout shift, all of these elements, we want to have the fastest web experience possible. So, I've tried out multiple plugins for WordPress. I've broken my site. I've done everything. So what I want to show you is I want to show you a couple sites that I've been public with before. I mean, I've working on multiple other sites, but these sites I've shown before just to give you an idea. So this particular site, it barely has anything on it. However, we're getting really fast scores. Aside from that, how about a page that has bloated code, right? Plus it has analytics, slows it down. Plus it has embedded iframes on it, super slows it down. And it has AdSense, slows it down again. Again, if we're looking at Web Vitals, we're doing really well. I want to show you another example. The only thing here is this has to do with text and the layout. Another page has a lot of text and embed on it. Again, we're achieving the same scores. Now with these, I have implemented a all-in-one solution. And what I really want to get to is things that you can do in order to speed up your website. Now, I'm going to walk through each of the plugins that I've tried, that I've used, and the all-in-one solution might not be the best for you. So I want to walk through all of the plugins that you could use that might be very beneficial to you. A lot you may have never even heard of, but let's not waste any time. Let me walk you through the plugins, and hopefully, and guaranteed, you'll definitely be able to start speeding up your website. All right, so let's get into this. And the very first one that I'm going to showcase first and foremost is one that I use quite frequently. So the one that I use the most is actually going to be called WP Rocket. Now, if you've never heard of WP Rocket is an all-in-one solution. It is very fast. They have multiple different functionalities within it, all right? Everything from jQuery and compression. I mean, for an all-in-one solution, this is one that I use on a lot of my sites. The two that I showed you, that's what I'm using, along with some other types of optimizations, and we're going to talk about that today. Now, I really want to gear this more towards plug-and-play stuff that you can just implement fast, simple, easy, seamlessly. So I want to make sure that I make it as easy as possible. Now, another element that's going to help you speed up your site significantly is there's something called WebP. Now, this is going to be for image optimization, all right? So image optimization is going to be one of the very first things that you want to take care of. Now, WebP images is a format. This is considered a next-gen format that's going to compress the images. Now, luckily, there are some tools or WordPress plugins, such as, I think it's called Imagely. Imagely Pro allows for the direct conversion. It'll take care of it automatically. So the Pro version will actually compress it. So does Smush Pro. Smush Pro will switch all of your images instantly. If you're looking inside the Lighthouse to test your speed, it'll say about next-gen image formats. If you're looking for a fast solution to take care of that, Imagely Pro takes care of that, and so does Smush Pro. So that'll take care of your images and to be able to get it a lot faster and more compressed. So far, WP Rocket with either Smush or Imagely Pro, you'll probably be good to go. But let's say that your server can't handle that. Let's say that you're looking for, maybe you've used that and you don't like it. So let's start talking about other plugins that I've used, or a plugin stack that will allow for maximum optimization. Now, before I start getting into that stack, I want to say that speed optimization for WordPress, for any website, starts at server level. So obviously you want to be paying for or purchasing or investing inside of hosting that's going to be top notch, whether it's going to be cloud, whether it's going to be, whatever type of solution you can. Pay for the little bit better hosting service and you'll have a lot better results regardless of the plugins. But let's keep going down the list here. I want to showcase this one. I've used this before depending on your server, but LightSpeed Cache plugin. Now, this is going to be absolutely phenomenal for you. And we're going to come right over here so we can talk about it. So LightSpeed Cache plugin, absolutely phenomenal. I think you'll really love this. If you take a look at everything that it does, lazy load, responsive image, multiple CDN support, load CSS, this is an excellent plugin. Absolutely phenomenal. So I want you to take note of this, of these stacks. So if you've used other plugins in the past, take note of the ones I'm showing you now because you're really, really, really going to like these. So LightSpeed Cache, this is a plugin, phenomenal. So let's keep moving on. The next one I'd like to show you is going to be jQuery Manager. All right, so jQuery Manager, here, let's do it over here. All right, probably spelled that wrong. I'm doing it fast. Yeah, this is the one right here. This is the one I wanted to show you. So jQuery Manager for WordPress. So if you take a look here, it'll manage jQuery and jQuery migration on WordPress websites, activate a specific jQuery and jQuery migration version, the ultimate jQuery debugging tool for WordPress. So if you're seeing those issues on your site regarding jQuery, I think you should definitely take a look at this plugin. It will certainly help for speed optimization. Now, moving down the list, this one is relatively new. I've used it on a few sites of mine, and I really like their whole camp or their whole suite of tools that they have to offer. So if you take a look at Flying Pages plugins, they have a lot of different plugins that work very well, actually. So I'd like to showcase these. If you've never heard of them, definitely check them out. If you've tried other solutions in the past, have a look at Flying Pages because they say it in their name. WP Speed Matters. So these guys have it going on, and gals, this team, this tool, absolutely phenomenal. I wanted to go ahead and showcase that today. So moving down the list, there is another tool set here. I want to show you this briefly. If you take a look inside of here, I don't see it here, but they have more than one tool. So if you take a look over here, let me see if they're listed in WP Matters. If you take a look here, this gentleman, I forget his name, Giorgio something, I believe. Gijo, I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry, my friend. This gentleman has other tools. They're all related to speed. Check him out. I think you'll really, really, really like his plugins. Let's keep moving down the list here. Now, this one you may not have heard of, but I've seen phenomenal results with CLERITY. So, if you've never used these before, Clarity WordPress plugin for speed. They have a suite. Am I typing it in wrong here? Let's go over here to WordPress. Let me show you this. I think you guys will like this too. WordPress plugin CLEARFY. Here we go. This is a great plugin. If you've never used this before, it's off the charts. It's really good. Just all of them that I'm showing you work phenomenally well. And they're just, this is just an excellent tool. I think you should definitely, if you've tried other optimizations tool, again, just like all that I'm showing you today, this is another one that maybe you should install and try out. If you didn't like others, or if you've used others and you weren't really feeling it, definitely give this one a go. So this is a really good tool. Clarify. So as you can see, WordPress optimization plugin and disable ultimate tweaker. And you can really turn all the knobs. This one's really good. I think you'll really, really like this for speed optimization. So that's pretty much about it. That's really what I wanted to showcase with you today. So if we had to go ahead and do a brief recap, all right, if we're really trying to nail things down, the stack would be, and we'll go ahead and we'll just write it over here. We'll go ahead and let's change this background format because I want to go ahead and break these down just so you have a, a guideline maybe if you want to come back and take a look. So let's go ahead and write these down. So the initial stack and what I pretty much recommend everybody, but this might not be the best solution for you. I'll go ahead and showcase this to you in 1 second here. Let me put this up here. We'll scroll this out. Let's go back here. So the number one stack that I really like is going to be WP Rocket with Smush Pro, all right? The reason being is because then we can optimize and we can change all of the images to WebP. You'll be able to get the next gen compression. You'll have, with these two tools together, it is really going to be all that you're going to need as far as optimization is concerned. Now, aside from that, let's say that we want to create a different stack. Maybe we really want speed. Maybe these didn't work for me. So let's go ahead and take a look at some other options, and I'll go ahead and write those out for you. So the first thing that you're going to want to take care of is going to be the images, all right? So getting them to the WebP format is going to be highly beneficial. You can change this through your hosting. Relatively easy, that way you're able to upload the images. This is if you want to bypass utilizing a tool such as Imagely and or Smush or any other of the tools on the market that allow for next-gen compression. Now, aside from that, number two, so LightSpeed Cache. Now, this is going to be determined upon the type of server that you have, whether it's Apache, LightSpeed. I mean, you really need to take a look here, but this tool here is going to be ultra beneficial. Now, let's keep moving down the list. So jQuery, Query manager, right? Take a look at that. I think you'll really like that. The next one is going to be Clear FY, and 5 is going to be Flying Pages. So I really want you to take a look at these tools. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tools all together. This will certainly get your WordPress optimization levels to an all-time high. My name is Christopher Palmer. If you have any further questions about core vitals, speeding up your WordPress website, WordPress SEO, really anything at all, always feel free to go ahead and leave it in the comments below, and I most certainly look forward to seeing you in the next how to optimize WordPress websites, how to increase your WordPress speed video. Have a wonderful day. That's a big title. Have a great day. Goodbye. All right, any questions from